But first, a big day in Florida politics. The state Supreme Court is upholding a 15-week abortion ban, meaning a 6-week ban can now take effect in 30 days.
But Florida voters also have a chance to have their say when it comes to the issue. WESH 2's Haley Krumbo-Home joins us live now to explain. Haley.
So today, the state Supreme Court approved allowing 2 proposed constitutional amendments to move forward and on to the November ballot. Now, this comes after challenges by the state attorney general. Now, these 2 measures, one would enshrine abortion rights in the state constitution, and the other would allow for recreational marijuana use for those 21 and older. Are you planning on voting in November?
Yes.
Greg Dawson is one of plenty of Floridians who already plan to head to the polls come November. He thinks there could be a big turnout.
I think it's going to be good, and I'll tell you why. Something happened today.
What happened is 2 proposed amendments were added to the ballot. One, limiting government interference with abortion. It would prevent any law from prohibiting, penalizing, delaying, or restricting abortion before viability or when necessary for a patient's health. The other would allow recreational use of marijuana for those 21 and over.
Well, I think it's a stunt by the Democrat Party.
Charles Hart, former chair of the Orange County Republican Party, feels the amendments are a tactic for Democrats to get more people to the polls.
This is an opportunity for them to try to gin up their voters and try to basically rile them up and get them to turn out to the polls, because nothing else they do excites them except for putting abortion front and center in front of people. And
Democratic State Representative Anna Eskamani disagrees.
Despite efforts to make it partisan by those who oppose the issues, the reality is that Floridians of all political backgrounds need access to these resources. And at the end of the day, when you face an unplanned pregnancy or a risky pregnancy, nobody asks about your party ID. You are a patient who needs access to care, and that's what matters.
She believes the amendments will ultimately motivate all kinds of voters.
I think without a doubt, it's going to motivate everyday people who care about this issue to cast a ballot.
Hart says the amendments won't make a difference on Republican turnout for one particular reason.
Because Republicans are going to come out in droves to vote for Donald J. Trump. That's just that.
Now, 60% of Florida voters would have to vote in favor of the amendments in order for them to be approved. Live in Orange County, Haley Krumbo-Home, WESH 2 News.